Now the vocabulary, right? I need to tell you this. Your vocabulary is not going to be tested with this vocabulary unit that you see over here, okay? You're going to test vocabulary in the unit review, all right? Vocabulary is a touchy subject for teachers, right? Half of my teachers will tell me vocabulary lists should be given before the unit starts. Kids should look up the definitions, they should know them, and then boom, we should do the unit. But then other people tell me that no, they should get a blank list of the words and they should just organically, as we do the unit, discover the vocabulary words and write them down. So when you look at our vocabulary assignment from the student view over here, okay, you'll notice it's just asking them to type the definition into this box. All right, so this assignment should not be marked as complete until the end of the unit. Like you can just keep it open, and as you discover words in like an assignment, you should tell them now go back and fill it in your vocabulary assignment. Now, what I did have some teachers do, which they did like, was each kid kept a journal, like a vocabulary journal, and they wrote it down in class, the definitions, and then transferred them over into here for homework. All right. So this is how like your students are going to do vocabulary. Now, the reason we do this is because it's versatile. Yes, you could literally say to your students, I want you all to look up these definitions right now, fill them all in, and then start the unit. Or you can do what I just said. But this is not going to get graded. Even if they mark it as complete, it's not going to get a grade because we don't want students to be graded on just collecting vocabulary. That's not, you know, where you're going to test them on the vocabulary is in the unit reviews. Okay, so let me open up the unit review because the unit review is going to be huge. So here's assignment 2.17. Okay, and you'll notice what's the first thing that, well, first of all, let me open up the assignment. So there's two parts of this assignment. There's a teacher lesson plan part, okay? And then there's a vocabulary review. So for the teacher part, here's the vocabulary answer key for you. And as always, we will have the printable version right here in the file tree for you. You don't have to print or export this. Whenever we're talking about a review sheet or something like that, always check the file tree. I can just right click on this in the file tree and I can download it and then print it. So here's the answer key. Now, notice what it says here, okay? In the AP classroom. So I'm going to direct students to the review. So the first thing I'm going to do for review is I'm going to have the students complete the vocabulary assignment. And here's the vocabulary assignment. So let me flip it to student view real quick. When your students log in, here's what they see. Here's where you're going to do the test for vocabulary. It's literally just a list of definitions. Your students are going to choose the answer for each one. And when they're done, they click check it. It gets auto graded. You do nothing. Okay? That's where you check the vocabulary. That's where you're testing it. So please, you know, I know someone's still going to reach out to me. I don't know where to grade the vocabulary assignment. You don't grade the vocabulary assignment. It's for your students. You grade it right here.